What's up, Fantasy Bay? Your host here, Mike Williams, just going over a quick game preview. I'm going over the Atlanta and Vikings game. It's Sunday at 1 p.m. The over-unders is 47.5. We got the spread opened at negative 4.5, and it is now at negative 4 for the Vikings. So I have Matt Ryan coming in here, and I believe I'd still start Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's still going to have a decent day. I don't believe he's going to be like a top 5 play, but I do believe he'll be worthy of playing. The Vikings have a 7th most difficult defense against quarterbacks, so they may give him a little bit of trouble, but I think he should be fine. On the other hand, though, I do not actually think Julio Jones is going to play well. That being said, I'm not saying you should bench Julio Jones by any means. You definitely shouldn't do that. But Xavier Rhodes seems to have his number. Xavier Rhodes is a cornerback from the Vikings, and he shadows Julio Jones. And the last 2 times he shadowed Julio Jones, he's pretty much locked him down pretty well. No touchdowns, only 80 yards combined. It's not really Julio-type numbers. I mean, if you really look at it, the road's closed. The Vikings have the 5th most difficult defense against wide receivers, so Calvin Ridley's not going to have an easy day either. Neither is Mo Sanu. And currently, we are wondering what's going to happen with Julio Jones. We think he's going to play, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with his contract situation. So that's about it for him. Devontae Freeman has a tough matchup, but I still believe in him, so I think I'm going to play him. He was a top 5 running back a couple years ago before he got injured, and while he's healthy, I consider him a number 1 running back. Not number 1 on the week, but top 12. Austin Hooper, I'm personally not trying to play him, but if you have him, you can give him a go. The tight end landscape's pretty bad in general, so I think that he would be serviceable. There's a chance that he gets a touchdown, but the Vikings are 6th best at guarding the tight end, 3rd best at guarding the tight end, so probably not going to have the best of games. Then we have Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins should have a good game. The Atlanta Falcons are 17th against the quarterback, so middle tier. Kirk Cousins should be able to play pretty well. Stephon Diggs is questionable, but I believe he's going to play. Now, though Stephon Diggs is questionable, when he plays and he's injured, there's a dramatic drop-off. He's no Michael Jordan flu game. Like, if he doesn't feel well, it shows on the field. His numbers drop dramatically. So, I'm not saying you should bench him, but if you have another substitute that you can put in instead of him, you should do it if he's dinged up. Adam Thielen's a go, though. I think he's a top 10 play this week. The Falcons have the 13th best defense against wide receivers, but I'm not worried about that. Adam Thielen torched plenty of people last year. Dalvin Cook is supposed to get the ball more. They're supposed to run the ball more. That's why they switched out coaches. Falcons are ranked 24th against the running back. Dalvin Cook should eat this weekend. I actually have him as a top 5 play with possible number 1 upside. The Falcons allow their opponents to dump off the passes, and that's just a bunch of dump-offs to Dalvin Cook. And if you play in a full-point PPR league, that's just 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. Just adding them up. If they only go for 3 yards, you're still getting a point every time he catches the ball. And I'm not trying to play Kyle Rudolph or Alexander Madison. So that's my quick breakdown of the Atlanta Falcons versus the Vikings. If you have any questions, hit me up on my YouTube or Facebook. Fantasy Bay, I'm out.